Hello students, this video is about the immunity. So immunity is a very important part in our body. It is a very important system in our body against the antigens. When the virus, bacteria and fungus or microorganisms are enter into our body is naturally fight with the antigens and neutralize that antigens. So that we are called as a natural immunity. So immunity actually two types. So immunity has a two types that we are called innate immunity, and second one we are called adaptive immunity. So innate immunity we are also called as a non-adaptive immunity. So non-adaptive immunity also called as a natural immunity. Natural immunity. So this natural immunity, the first line of immunity, we are also called as a first line of immune response, because our body is fight with antigens as a first line, as a first line immune response, because our body is covered by mainly skin. Our body is covered by mainly skin. So this skin we are called as a first line of immunity. When the antigens are try to enter into our body, that are stopped by the skin. So the skin is the number one first line of immune response. So that's why we are called as a natural immunity, because it is naturally present our body. And in the natural immunity or innate immunity or non-adaptive immunity, again the that is salivary glands are present. Salivary glands, these are present in our salivary glands. These are present in our body, which is secret the saliva. So saliva is also one of the primary immunity, that we are called first line of immunity. And number of organs means digestive system and respiratory system, and our reproductive system. So reproductive system, so these are all covered by, that is, mucus layers. These mucus layers, that all are covered by mucus. That mucus is very important. That mucus we are called as a first line of immune response. So skin glands and saliva, which is secreted by the salivary glands, and mucus. So again that is in our that is eyes, the tears also produced from the eyes. So the tear is also contain antibodies from the protect antigens. So tears also one of the first line of immune responses, right? And also in the reproductive system, that is naturally produced in the reproductive system, that we are called as a semen and ovary secretions. These are also release the antibodies as a substance to fight with microbes which are enter into our reproductive organs. So this is called as a innate immunity. Actually in the innate immunity, the already that is natural immunity present in our body. When the antigens are enter into our body, then already our immune systems are protect from the antigens, that we are called first line of immune systems. So this first line of immune system or immune response present by the embryonic stage. It is produced at the time of embryo, which are present in our uterus. Then the development of the embryo is containing this from the embryo. From the embryo, the innate immunity is present in our body. So means before the entry of the antigens, our immune system is ready to capture the antigen and neutralize the antigen. So this type we are called as a natural immunity. So second one is very slightly different with natural immunity, that we are called as a adaptive immunity. So that we are called adaptive immunity. What is the meaning of adaptive immunity? Means the antigens are enter into our body. After entry of the antigens, our immune system is produce the antibodies based on the antigens. So which type of antigens are enter into our body? That antigens are analyzed in our body by the immune system and release the against of the antigens as a antibodies. So this is called as a specific antigen, specific immune system. So this is called as a specific immune system. Why? Because the antibodies are released based on the antigens. That's why we are called as a specific immune response or second line of immune response, that we are called second line of immune response. But in the first immune, that is natural immunity, there is no specific. The skin, the mucous membrane, the semen, the that is tears, they are not for the specific antigens. They are fight with non-specific antigens. Whatever the antigens are enter, different type of antigens are enter into our body, they are neutralized by the natural immunity, that is innate immunity. But the adaptive immunity is different based on the entry of the antigens. The immunity is respond and analyze the antigen and respond to related antibodies to release the that is neutralize the antigens. So this is called as a adaptive immunity. So in the adaptive immunity, the two types of cells are released, that we are called as a one we are called as a T cells, and second one we are called as a B lymphocyte cells. These are very important in the adaptive immunity. They release the antibodies to against the specific antigen. So that's why adaptive immunity we are also called as a specific immunity, right? So this is the these are the two types of that is immunity. So based on the that is adaptive immunity, that is again adaptive immunity is divided into two types. That is we are called as a natural acquired immunity. Adaptive immunity we are also called as acquired immunity or specific immunity. Specific immunity is divided into, one is natural acquired immunity and the second one we are called as a artificial acquired immunity. So now we that is in the natural acquired immunity, that is you are observed that if the naturally release the antibody by the organ, that we are called active natural acquired immunity. If the body is depend on others, that we are called naturally antibodies present but they are depend on others, that we are called as a passive natural adaptive immunity. So in the second that is acquired immunity, in the second type of acquired immunity, that we are called artificially acquired immunity, it is also divided in two types, active and passive immunity. So active artificially acquired immunity and passive artificially acquired immunity. So in this type of artificially acquired immunity, the organ is depend total on another response. So this is the artificially they gain antibodies, artificially they produce the antibodies. That's why we are called as a artificially acquired immunity. But in the naturally acquired immunity, our body is naturally responds to antigens, right? In the naturally acquired immunity, first one, suppose you are observed that first one that is immunity is there, that we are called active immunity, active natural immunity. So you observe that here that is active natural immunity is there. So here our body is naturally produce the antibodies or induce the antibodies for the by the specialized lymphocytes, right? Suppose generally we are suffer from the cold, and generally we are suffer from the that is cough. So when the cold and cough is present, our bodies naturally produce the antibodies, and the that diseases are naturally that is recovered by the antibodies. So the response is natural here. The response is natural here, but acquired. It is acquired. Why? Because the antigens, the cold antigens are entered, and the cough antigens are enter into our body. After entry of the if entry of the antigens, our bodies produce the antibodies, and in some days and some weeks, our body recovered by the antigens. So this is called naturally our bodies produce the antigens, and release that is neutralize the naturally our bodies produce the antibodies against the antigens, and neutralize the antigens activity. So this is called as a natural active acquired immunity, and second one we are called as a natural passive acquired immunity. So this is passive, not directly our body is produced antibodies. Directly our immune system is not produced antibodies. These antibodies are produced in other body, and they are naturally produced in other bodies, and they are enter into our bodies. So our system. So that is a best example is there, that we are called in the mother and babies, between the mother and babies. You are observed that the mother to fetus via placenta, or infant via the mother milk, that is infant via the mother milks. So in the childhood, in the babies or in the embryonic stage, the mother produce the antibodies. That antibodies enter into the embryo, or babies by the milk. The milk is the one of the transporter to the antibodies from the mother to children's. So this is here the antibody is produced naturally, but they transfer in the mother, they transfer to their children. So this is called as a passive natural adaptive immunity. But in the third one, but in the acquired, artificially acquired immunity, it is very different. So this is called active artificially acquired immunity. So in the acquired immunity, artificially acquired immunity, our body is not produce antibodies. Our body is not produced antibodies. When the vaccines are given to that organisms, when the vaccines are used, when the vaccines are given as a tika, so that vaccines induced our immune system. So vaccines induced our immune system, and that induced to produce the antibodies. So the polio vaccine is there. After given the vaccine, our body is release the antibodies against that vaccines. Actually, vaccines are they are called as a attenuated vaccines, because they killed virus. That killed virus used as a vaccines, and they give a as a by the injections as a use as a vaccines that killed virus, polio virus. Suppose example, polio virus is there, the polio virus is killed and used as a vaccine. That vaccine induced our immune system to produce it against the antibodies. So by the using of the vaccines, then our body is release the antibodies. So this is we are called as a active artificial immune system or immunity. But in the passive type of immunity, that is we are called as a passive type of immunity, passive that is adaptive immunity. So here it is different. Actually, the antibodies are produced in other animals. Suppose horse is there, the horse produced that antibodies, but these are transferred from the other animal to the suffering organisms by the injection. So here this type of antibodies are not produced in our body. So our body is not produce this type of antibodies. That antibody is only produced in other animals. That antibody is transferred through the injection into the this suffering animal. So this type of transfer of the antibodies we are called as a passive artificial adaptive immunity. So this is the